Yeah, definitely. And like, especially with changing environment, I know for a lot of people, and maybe for yourself, you may relate to this. At the start, it can seem like such a scary idea because we have that feeling that we're going to be alone if we're changing environment, or we might not fit in anywhere else. Like, did you have any of those thoughts or beliefs come up of being alone, or you might not fit in anywhere else? And if you did, how did you overcome them?
Yeah, I definitely did. And I think a big thing for me, it became part of my identity. And it becomes our comfortable, our familiar, because it becomes all that we know. So changing that, it becomes uncertain, even though it's already uncertain. You're being quite destructive when you have the addictions and everything like that. But it definitely can feel quite scary to create a change that's different to what you have been doing. But yeah, definitely leaning into that and creating a new identity for yourself, is because we want to be staying true to our identity of who we believe ourselves to be. Like, it's such a powerful force of the human psyche. So creating a new identity and having to intentionally put yourself in environments so you can grow. And we want to be surrounding ourselves with people that we actually want to be like as well, because we become who we surround ourselves with. So that's definitely, I found, one of the most powerful things. And that's become like very intentional with who I do spend time with these days.
Mm. That's key there, finding your identity. Because
Mm.
as we're growing up, or before we start crafting our own identity, usually our identity is based on the values and beliefs that other people have implemented onto us. And the ideas that other people should live their life, we end up forming our identity around that so we can fit in that circle, or we can fit in that environment. And we actually lose a part of ourselves in that process. So once you start figuring out who you truly are, once you start connecting to you, once you start finding out your own values, like it's such an important thing for people to do. And I just wanted to like double down on the identity part you touched on, because I'd love for people that are listening to maybe write down a few things and maybe start becoming curious. And like you said before, start asking yourself quality questions and connecting to your true source.